back to the channel, the Meerkat. So today we will be doing QBASIC. In today's video, I thought I'll just switch up the the variety of the videos I'm making. So be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos. Okay. So unfortunately, guys, my camera is having a little malfunction, so I won't be presenting my video today. Please excuse me for the inconvenience, but let's get on with it. Okay, so basically, what is QBASIC? QBASIC is a standard beginner language for anyone who wants to learn code. So it presents a basic algorithm, or would you say a basic structure on the way any code works. Okay guys, so thing I need to do is explain to you a certain process. So the process is called IPO. So what is IPO? IPO is input process output. This is common in all computers. Okay guys, so input is the data which goes into the computer. Okay, like your keyboard or your mouse or your microphone. That goes to the processor of the computer. So what is the processor? Processor is something which processes the information given by the external devices like the keyboard, mouse, etc. Okay, so the processor processes this information. So you might know CPU, or central processing unit. So this is a processor, so it processes the information. Now what happens to this data which is processed? This data which is processed has to go out. It has to be displayed. Okay, that's the term. So what does display mean? There has to be another external device which displays information, like a screen or a speaker. In this case, a speaker displays the audio and the screen displays whatever data is being processed. Okay guys, so let's get started with the practical work. So first we have print. Okay, so this is a print statement. This space which I am working on is called, well, whatever data is shown here is called a program. Okay, so I can run the program. Okay, now print statement, what does it do? Print statement defines or allows whatever information is put in these double inverted commas to be displayed on the screen when you run the program. Okay guys, so I will show you. So I'm going to keep a double inverted comma. I'm going to write my name, Meerkat. That's not my name, but my YouTube name. Gonna close it. Okay guys, let's see what's gonna happen. So I'm going to start it. So what's going to happen? It's going to display it on the output screen. See. So you have Meerkat. Okay, back here. So we got print statement. Now what's next? We have input statement. So what's an input statement? Input statement is the same thing as a print statement, only it accepts a response. Okay, it accepts a response from your end which you have to type. So basically the structure is you have the input word, you have an double inverted comma. Same thing guys, whatever you put in the double inverted comma gets displayed on the output screen. Okay, so I'm gonna write, what is your name? Okay, now another thing is, when you do this, you see people usually put a colon, a semicolon, or sometimes a comma. Okay, so what does this do? So basically, if when you put a double inverted comma and you put a semicolon, and then what happens is in the output screen it shows a question mark after your text, what is your name. However, if you put only a comma, it shows only this, no extra thing. Okay, so I will be putting a semicolon because I don't want to add this and make it complicated, a comma and make it complicated, guys. Okay, so after this you put any variable. Okay, now here's the tricky part, guys. Okay, so you got the structure input, then whatever content you want in your double inverted commas, a semicolon or a colon depending on what you want, and then space and a variable. Now this is the important part. If you want a name, if you want letters, then you need to put a dollar sign after this. Okay, guys, you can see here there's a dollar sign here. Why? Because doing this, it allows string variables to take place. So we know what a variable is, right? So if I take it without the dollar sign, you can see, then if I run the program, if I try to type any letters, it won't accept it. Only when I type numbers, it will accept. Why is this? Because a number is just a variable. But an alphabet is a string. Okay, guys, that's very important to remember. Okay, so we have this. So I'm going to put a dollar sign. Okay, so what does a dollar sign do? A dollar sign accepts alphabets to be put in your response. Okay, let's try it now. Okay, so I'm going to write my name Meerkat. See, it works. Okay, guys. Okay, so now I'll be moving on to the next statement. Okay, for this one I'll keep it here. I'll keep the previous one here. Okay, now we will be coming on to the if statement. Okay, so what is an if statement? So I'm going to put if here. So once you have your input excuse me, once you have your input here, you can write whatever you want, right? So I can write Meerkat, I can write Arjun, I can write Jake, Eric, I can write many other names. So what this if statement will do is, if your response is of a particular type, then, well, you'll see now. Okay, so let's say I type in Meerkat. Okay, so if $8, okay, so why are we saying if $8? Because we are taking this variable. Whatever we write in the response is this variable. So if I write what is your name, so if it displays what is your name, if I write Eric, that means whatever I write, which is Eric, will be symbolized or denoted as $8. Okay, so now if $8 is equal to, okay, why am I doing equal to? We can't say is. Why is that? Is not possible because QBASIC is not a regular English language. It is a computer language. Okay, so sometimes you might get confused and use is instead of equals to. Okay, so equals to, see, denotes the same thing as in computer language, or basically in this case QBASIC. So if $8 is equal to, now Since it is a string, it needs to be kept in inverted commas, double inverted commas. Why? Because if we do this in like just however it is, then it will take it as a singular variable, okay, like a number. Okay, so see, I can say this as whatever I want, but there has to be a dollar sign if I want it to be string or letter variable. Okay guys, yeah. So if $a is equal to, so what would I want? If it's meerkat, okay, so meerkat, then enter print. Okay, so here, okay, so here you should write then, because what should the computer do? If it is this, what? Then what? So we usually say, if I get a cupcake, then, so it's the same thing. If $8 is equal to meerkat, then, so basically we need to include the then here. Now then, there are a wide number of options. Okay, it's same thing like if you get a cupcake, then what? Then you want a pizza, then you want an ice cream, then you'll go home, then you will study, what? Okay, so you can say then print. That is the most apt option. Okay, so print. Now double inverted commas, as I taught you in the first. Print hello meerkat. Okay, now after this, it is extremely important, guys. You have to do end if. Okay, so why do you do end if? Because once you do end if, then there is a definite list of options. It will cut off those options. Okay, let's just say it cuts the loop. If you say if $8 is equal to meerkat, then print hello meerkat. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? You know, now how like in restaurants, how waiters say, do you want anything else, sir or madam? Then you say no, that's it. It's like that. It's the same thing. Okay, but with this, so you know, just press end if. Okay, so what this is going to do, I'll walk you through the process. It's going to display what is your name on the screen, and it will ask you for a response. Okay, that response is denoted as $8. Now whatever you can type whatever you want, okay guys, but in this particular program, okay, not every single program, if $8 or whatever I type or what my response is meerkat with capital M, guys, it is very crucial that you don't mess up in this. Why? Because if it's meerkat with a smaller m, then it's going to change the whole thing. Okay, so if $8 is equal to meerkat with capital M, then I explain to you why. Then print. So what do you want the computer to do? What do you want the program to do? You want it to print. In this particular program, you want it to print hello meerkat. Then we put end if. Okay, so let's see what this will do. So I do start. So guys, if there's any other response, it will accept it, but it won't show hello meerkat. Okay, so for example, what is your name? I'll write Eric. Boom, ends, nothing else. Why? Because that response, this response Eric, which is $8, is not meerkat. Eric is not same as meerkat, so it won't print this. But if I run it again, now I will write meerkat. What's gonna happen? hello meerkat. See that, guys? Only when this meerkat is equal to this or this is equal to this as shown here, and then it will show hello meerkat. Okay, guys? Okay. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you want more tutorials on QBASIC, please be sure to like, subscribe and turn on all notifications. Okay guys, thank you so much and see you